So now let's move to the testing part. So here we will discuss mainly three scenarios. We'll see when the stock is unavailable, and for that what we will do, we will try to submit an order for a particular product with the more number of quantity than it actually has in stock. So for this what we will do, we will submit an order for product ID 101 with the quantity 6. If we see in the inventory repository, the product 101 only have 5 items in stock. So this will result in stock unavailable events. The second scenario we will be testing is payment failure. So in this, let's say we are trying to submit an order by user 101 and the amount that particular user need to pay should be more than their balance. So for user 101, the balance is 3000. So we'll try to submit an order which should generate the total bill more than 3000. And the third scenario which we'll be testing is the success scenario. So in this we will use simple product 101, user 102 and quantity 2. And if we see the user 102 has 6000 in the balance, and in the inventory for product 101 we have 5 items and we are ordering just 2 items. So everything should go successfully in this case. Now before we begin with the testing, let me just start all the services. Now here we can see all the services are getting started. So the order service is up and running. I can see it is connected to the required partitions of Kafka as well. And same for the case of inventory service and payment service. Now let me just open Postman so that we can initiate some order requests. So here in Postman, I have already created these 4 requests in my collection. So I'll be sharing this collection as well along with the code so that you can directly import this collection on your side in Postman and test all these things. The first request is create an order request. So it's a post type of request where we will be sending the product ID, quantity and user ID details to orders endpoint. Then we have 3 get endpoints requests here as well. The first one is get inventory. It will show us the complete inventory detail. Then second one is account details. Here we'll be able to see after the successful execution how much the balance is left for a particular user or for all the users, I could say. And the last one is to get all the orders details. So any failed or successful orders, we'll be able to see it here. So if I try to hit it now, let's see what we are getting. In orders, we should not get anything because as of now, there is no order placed. So here we can see it's an empty response. And if I go to accounts and try to see what is the balance, so user 101 has 3000, 102 has 6000 and 103 has 9000 in their balance. And from the inventory side, if I see, it will give me the complete detail of inventory. So all the products, product name, quantity in stock and price detail, I'll be able to see here. And after a successful order, we'll be able to see the stock value will also be updated here. So now let's start with our first scenario. In the first scenario, we'll be ordering product 101, user ID 102 and quantity 6. So let me update it here. So product ID 101, quantity 6 and user ID 102. Let me hit. So here we can see this is the order created and an event should also have been created. If we see in the logs in the application, we'll be able to see the complete trace here. So here we can see in the order service, it has received the order and after that it has published the event which is order created event. This is the order created event which has been published to Kafka topic. And after that the inventory should have received that particular event as well, processed it and also created an event which is stock unavailable event. Because product 101 only have 5 items in the stock, so it should return us a stock unavailable event here. So in this particular execution, the payment service will not be invoked because payment service is not listening to stock unavailable event. It is only listening to stock confirmed event. So if we see in the logs, we do not have anything here because now let me show you from the Kafka drop all these detailed messages as well. Let us refresh. And here we can see all the topics are created. So at first order created will have some message. Let us go inside order created and then we have stock unavailable. So let me open stock unavailable also in a separate window. So here this is the order created. Let us see all the messages which we have received in Kafka. So we'll click on view messages again view messages. So this is the message that we have received. This is the order ID, this is the product, quantity 6, and order status was created, and user ID was 102. And after that, the inventory service checked the stocks and was able to see that there is no stock available, like whatever quantity we are requesting is not available. So it has created an event, stock unavailable event. So here we can see the product ID in stock is false and order ID which is associated to this particular event. So after this, the order service would have received this stock unavailable event and updated the order status back to failed. For that, let me go to Postman and I'll show you the all order details. So here we can see this is the first order we have received. This was the same order ID. If we check from here, this is the same order ID, and its status is failed stock unavailable. So we are able to identify why this particular order has failed. And if we see in the accounts, nothing will be deducted from 102, it will remain as it is. And on the inventory side also, the product 101 will still have the quantity 5. So here we can see there is no change. So on overall side, if we see, the consistency is maintained here, even when there are separate transactions happening in all the services. So now let's move ahead to the second scenario. The second scenario is payment failed scenario. So in this, we'll try to buy more quantity, or we can say the bill, we want to make it more than the amount that particular user have in their balance. So for that, we'll be using user 101 and quantity 4. So what will happen for product ID 101? If we buy 4 product, its value will become 6,000. The total bill value will become 6,000. But if we see for user 101, they only have balance 3,000 in their account. So this should return us a payment failure. It should go to the payment and then it will be failed. And then we'll see how the consistency is maintained throughout all these services. Now let me initiate an order with these values. So here a new order is created, and if we see in the Kafka drop, if I go to order created and try to refresh it, I can see another message is created, and this is the second order I can see. And in this case, actually, we would receive a stock confirmed and a payment failure. So let us check both of these topics as well. So in case of stock confirmed, let me just check all the messages. So here we can see the stock is available. So this event will be created, which is a stock confirmed event. So in this, we are passing the product ID, order ID, user ID, the total amount to be paid. So as the quantity is 4 and per item price is 1500, so the total payment amount is 6,000. But as in this case, the user who is actually placing an order is 101 and does not have 4,000 in their account. So this should result in a payment failure. So let us check all the messages which are available in payment failure topic as well. So here we can see this was the order ID which was created. This was the payment ID created, like a transaction ID. Successful flag is false, user ID, product ID, quantity, and the few detail that we have added, like transaction failed. You can try it again, or we can add an appropriate message depending on our service implementation. Now if I see the order details here, for all the orders, I will have 2 orders here. One which was earlier failed due to stock unavailability, and second one is failed due to payment. Now let me just verify if the accounts data and inventory data is consistent or not. If I go to accounts and check, the balance of all the users is consistent, and if I go ahead and check the inventory detail, it is also consistent. So the consistency is maintained here as well. Now both the failure scenarios are done. Now let me try and execute a success scenario now. So in that case, what we will do, for the same product 101, we'll try it for user ID 102 and quantity 2. So in this case, 101, which is of price 1500, so quantity 2 will make the total bill amount to 3000, and 102 user is having, I think, 6000 in their balance. So this transaction should be successful. So let me just submit an order. So here a new order is created, and let me just show you here, because everything worked so quickly in Kafka. The order is published and consumed almost instantly. So we'll be able to see the detail here. So here we can see the latest order which we have submitted for quantity 2, user ID 102 and product 101 is confirmed. That means everything has been done. So and the order is confirmed, that the quantity is also there in the inventory and the user is also have balance available in their account. So now the thing is, it should decrease the quantity of 101 by 2 and also decrease the account balance of user 102 by 3000. So let us verify that as well. So let's go ahead, start with inventory. So here we can see now the quantity in stock for product 101 is 3. So now the data is consistent here as well. Let us check for the accounts also. So here 3000 is deducted from account 102. So everything works fine. The complete distributed transactions are handled gracefully here. We can see in case any failure is happening. So at first the inventory is getting deducted, but after we encounter a failure in the payment side, then the inventory stock is again getting updated back as a compensating rollback. And in case it is successful, then all the services have their data in the consistent form. So these were the main three scenarios that we needed to check for Saga design pattern. I hope you have also coded along with me, and you are also able to see similar outputs. And in case you have any doubt, you can pause the video or rewatch the video anytime. I will also be sharing the GitHub link in the video description so that you can check in the code anytime you want. I will also include the Postman collection and the Kafka configuration which I have done. Okay, so that's it from my side on Saga Choreography implementation. So here mainly we have used Spring Boot and Kafka to implement the same. So if you have any queries or any doubt, please do let me know in the comment section. So in the upcoming session, we'll try to see one more very important pattern, which is outbox pattern. So if you have learned something new or liked the content, please do like, share and subscribe. And also don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get a notification when a new video is uploaded. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, let's keep learning.